Hey guys, Dave Marshall here again with Horton Emergency Vehicles. Here we are in downtown Indianapolis for FDIC 2025. We're excited to be bringing a couple of new features to market this year, and we're going to get in the back of an ambulance and show it to you here shortly. But I know that you're going to enjoy what we're going to bring, so let's get inside and look at it. One of the new features that we're bringing to market this year is our new electrical system, PowerTech by Horton. With me this morning is Jorge, Director of Engineering for Horton, and he's going to walk us through the benefits of our new electrical system. Good morning, Jorge.
Good morning, thank you. Like Dave said, we're going to talk today about the PowerTech by Horton. So we have in this truck, we have the new layout, which is the front wall, and here we have the notes. The notes, we have revamped the appearance of it, and we added the PowerTech by Horton. One of the other things about this system is we have Doge connectors, which is a watertight connector and it's more reliable. And the system also communicates with a CAN network, which is used in the industry compared to the previous electrical system. With the CAN network, it gives you some flexibilities, how you communicate with the chassis, some of the information like the inputs, ignition, all those things we can read it now from the chassis when the chassis has that availability. On the majority of the chassis that we work for, that's something that is available, which makes the system more reliable. That's one of the big things about the new system. The CAN network is very reliable compared to the previous network that we were using. So that's one of the things that it's very different on this electrical system. In addition to that, we have bigger screens. This system will come with two 10-inch screens, one on the inhalation area and one in the cab. This particular truck has two, which we control by a splitter, which is something new for this electrical system. We have revamped the interface, which has some of the usual things like AC control. And one of the beauties about these things too is that you can replace them without having to reprogram them because the programming resides in the S-cord. The other beauty about this is that we can display PDF and videos that will make things easier on the field. But also if you have PDF, if you have manuals, you can reference them. And it allows the end user to just go here and access them.
Thank you, Jorge.
Thank you, Dave. Thank you, guys.
We're excited about our new electrical system, and we're also excited about the next thing we're going to talk about, the Total Eclipse by Emmy. The second new feature that we're bringing to market this year is the new attendant seat, Total Eclipse from Emmy. And with me today is Josh Motzinger. He's from Emmy, and we're going to talk about our partnership that we've had over the last few years as we've brought all this to market. But I think it's important that we go back to 2008 when it first started. You know, we brought HOPS, Horton Occupant Protection System, to the market. And what that is a three-component system. It's the 4-point retractable seat belts. It's the head progressive foam insulation system that is in every head strike area. And we relate that pretty much to, like, if you go to a racetrack and you see the safer barrier walls where you have the steel or the cement wall that doesn't move, you have the steel wall, and in between those walls is styrofoam, so when the race cars hit, it absorbs the energy, so it takes that energy away. And the third part of that component was the Emmy Rolltech airbags. 2018, another safety item was brought to market. It was called Performax, and what that was the 4-point, the retractable seat belts had some deceleration technology in it. And what it would do is it would bring, as you're coming to it would slow you down just a hair before you come to a sudden stop to absorb some of that energy. And then in 2023, which was really exciting, working with Emmy, we brought Embrace to market, which gave us that airbag system for every seat, for the seated positions at the CPR seat and the squad bench and CPR seat. So this year, with Emmy, with our partner, we're bringing the new attendant seat to market. And Josh, would you talk about the new attendant seat?
It'd be my honor, Dave. So thanks again for inviting me to speak to your audience. And it seems like just yesterday that you and I sat in the back of a very similar truck to bring Embrace to market at FDIC 2023. And the number one question we've been asked since we launched Embrace is, when do I get it in the attendant seat? And we are very excited and proud to announce today that it's here. The Total Eclipse seat now integrates the Embrace harness into the attendant seat position. And that was no small feat. Our engineering team has been working for years to make that happen because there's a lot of moving pieces to make it all work. But in the Total Eclipse seat, you'll find, one, it's a very stylish, attractive seat, and has all the features, standard features that you would come to expect, including fore-aft adjustment, very smooth, recline, Yeah, take a nap. But most importantly, it's the integration of the Embrace 4-point harness with the integrated airbag. And in this, you have lots of movement, just as you would on the squad bench. So you can see I can move all around. I could even, this cabinet, think I can reach that?
I believe you can.
I believe I can, Dave. And I could even give my buddy in the CPR seat a high five if I want. And most importantly, though, tend to the patient. And I could even, if I want, see this screen over here. I don't need to because we have one right here, but that's the highlight and what Embrace does. It gives the care provider tons of flexibility to be able to move, do his or her job while still staying buckled up, because that's where safety starts, is staying buckled up. And now in the event of a frontal collision or a rollover, they are fully protected, airbags all around in the CPR seat, on the squad bench, and now in the attendant seat position. The airbags will deploy in any of those crash modes, rollover or frontal collision, and protect the head and neck, and really just provide the most advanced safety possible.
And Josh, the seat you're sitting in now is a sewn or stitch type seat.
Correct.
But you've got some news on some other items that are coming.
Exciting news, yes. And this covers both the attendant seat and the squad bench and CPR seat locations. And there is, when we launched, it was sewn only, but our team has been in development, and shortly after the sewn version launches, we'll be launching seamless versions of the attendant seat and the squad bench CPR seat backs as well. So that's poured in place seamless vinyl that will match the styling, but give that seamless look for those that desire that.
So Josh, this is really exciting for us. I know it's exciting for you guys as well. And for me, I look at it as this is completing a chapter in a book, but we're not finishing the book. One thing that we always do at Horton, and I think at Emmy too, we always ask what's next, right? What's next? So as we're working on that what next, there'll be some other things in the future that obviously we'll be working together on and bringing to market. But this is something that completes this chapter for us.
It does. It rounds out the Horton Occupant Protection System offering now. So we have Embrace in all the seating positions, awesome new seat, and closes the chapter. But yes, as you said, we're never done.
No, and our whole plan, our whole goal in life, our mission is that to keep people safe, to bring people home every night, and this is another one of those features. Thank you, Josh. Appreciate your time today. And if you have any questions whatsoever about the two new features that we're bringing to market, or any questions about a Horton truck, please feel free to reach out to your local Horton dealer. They'll be more than happy to help. And as we conclude this video, as we do all of them, stay safe and don't forget to buckle up.